This is Paul with the MammothRealEstateBlog.com, and it's Easter Sunday, and for some reason drawn the idea of coming up to Mono Lake. I want to look at the property here, the 100 acres that is the prime exchange piece for the main lodge Forest Service exchange that's been going on for the last 15 years. I've been involved with this property for almost 20 years. Beautiful day here, Mono Lake. There was a beautiful aspen grove in here. There's a series of springs in this area. It got burned in the fire a few years ago that came down, threatened the Tioga Lodge and the highway. For decades, there was a red roof cabin known as a Pinier cabin, the lady named after the lady who lived there for decades. But the Forest Service, as a condition of the exchange, had the cabin torn down. Over there is where Clint Eastwood's High Plains Drifter was filmed, over on that lake shore. A lot of history here. We're almost at the north end of the property, obviously up higher, and we're looking down at the High Sierra Shrimp Factory. They pull tons and tons of brine shrimp out of this lake every year. It's amazing. Mostly used for aquarium food, tropical fish food. This 100 acres on the western shore of Mono Lake was, in the early 2000s, the #1 piece in the western United States by the Forest Service to reacquire back into the public lands fold. It had been in private ownership for decades, but this was the #1 piece. That's why it's the primary piece for the land exchange at the main lodge, Mammoth Mountain Ski Area. Prior to the ski area purchasing this land for exchange purposes, the owner was proposing to do subdivision, residential subdivision here. You can see the map right here. These would have been some of the prime lots. Imagine having a home with this view. Just spectacular. This is the very top of the property, the highest point. You can see these home sites would have had just incredible views. Great place for COVID lockdown, that's for sure. And you can see, this is, again, looking at the map, these lots right here would have been right here, sitting right on this spot. Been incredible home sites with access back up the hill, really almost into the wilderness area. Still a little snowpack up here. This would have been lot 5. I think this is the lot I wanted. I had my name on it. You can envision a little eco-friendly home on it. But look at the view. Another look at the shrimp plant. It's just astonishing how much shrimp they pull out of this lake. People don't realize it's a major commercial enterprise. For a lake that's so environmentally protected, it's kind of odd. There would have been a series of lots right down here too. It would have been interesting, overlooking the highway. And obviously more view, good access. And with digital 395, great internet. And there actually would have been lots tucked up in here into the aspen grove. And again, spectacular views. And they have put this nice plaque here. This was originally the Hammond Homestead, where the Pinier cabin was. This plaque says that Hammond sold the property to Cunninghams, William and Ruby, in 1918. It was part of the Tioga Lodge property. And it was sold to Mammoth Mountain in 2007 and eventually transferred to the Forest Service through a land exchange. There's the Pinier cabin. They saved the historic outhouse. That's appropriate.